I guess basically this is how you hold an end game split if you have enough space. So you see, we're gonna look at TJB here. You can see they're playing a 3-1 split, like per like usual. They have an anchor here, deeper in zone. To of course have better positioning than the rest of the other players, and to create a space for next zone. Basically, what the anchor does. The rest of the TJB players that are in the back are, of course, making sure the back is clear. The key thing to win games and get a lot of kills in this game is to clear your back. If you do not clear your back or have somebody constantly watching your back, then you'll probably die. Like die like you won't win the game, won't really get a lot of kills. You might get a lot of kills, but you'll probably get no placement points. And judging by the new point system, you kind of want to balance them, kill points or KP and PP points. But so like the basic jobs for this guy, I already said that. So the jobs for these guys back here is to look for potential kills. Like these guys are all three of these guys back here are playing solo, and this guy is just playing defensive, and for info. So basically, the guy on the left is super simple. He's just looking around because he's on height. He's looking around and looking for people to kill, or people to third party, right? You get so whoever the IGL is needs to communicate to their team is to like look for kills. Basically, then that call is basically telling the team to play for themselves, play for their life. If a team member finds like an opportunity to third party to get like or to focus fire to get a massive amounts of kills, then the two TJB players that are closer to each other in the back will play together, right? So this will end up being a 2-1-1, right? One person always dedicated to the back, always, because our RSG could come rotating back here and like start fucking the guy in the middle. Like it could get really bad. I gotta look at something real quick. Let's say I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing. I am. Okay, we're good. So let's say ACT here gets into a major fight, and these guys are on like height. So the two TJB guys on the side, the power side, we usually call this the power side, is when two players are stacked on top of each other, is like so just constantly looking for kills on this side. So those two are gonna play as a duo. But the thing is, the one thing that a lot of teams are bad at is reacting to situations, because a lot of people get really tunneled. So let's say in this scenario you're playing in a 2-1-1 split where the power side, when you have a power side, and so let's say in some like la world, LGD decides to start pushing upwards for some odd reason. This guy in the middle is going to be, of course, in trouble. This guy is going to be supporting. So the thing is, once that call is made, the power side needs to immediately collapse and look at LGD. And of course, the person on the very left side, always, that's why you always need to look at your map of like team positioning, is because you have your roles, yes, but you always need to adapt to the situation, because you can't always be fragging, and you can't always be supporting, and you can't always be the anchor, right, or whatever. So like at that point, the person on the very left is going to be constantly looking, not constantly, but like kind of like looking at the back and making presence. So you have two jobs: looking at LGD passive aggressively, and looking at the left side, making sure to add pressure. If you're in a really shit spot and you're getting just pelted with bullets by both angles, then just sit there. Just either sit there or smoke yourself out and ask for your teammate to come get you, because you're just asking to get pushed from that side, and at that point, your fucking your whole split is just going to go downhill, because you can't fight two fronts. You always want to fight one fight at a time, always. I mean that could also go into like to manipulating how like how teams fight and like who they fight. I mean that's like fucking a little bit advanced, but it is basically the same concept as the 3-1 split TJB did back in Iringo. But the thing is like they like to send, they I don't know why, but Nova like to send like either like they're strong fraggers to literally just like look for kills. I don't know like why in this scenario, because like you see fucking Jimmy Yui, and I don't know who this guy is, but see where the three players are. There's fucking three here, and then fucking they're right there in the fucking edge is fucking order, like stealing kills from like the TT and LGT fight. But nobody is like watching his angles at all. Like it's just terrible. Like Jimmy and Yi can't respond to fucking 4 a.m. being on top of order. The only reason why, the only reason why fucking they're responding now is because this guy here is looking at order, but he doesn't see them in time because it doesn't fucking render that far. There's hills too, where 4am can just literally just creep up on order. Like I don't know, it's so weird. But like I guess like a better way to play that is is like here, right? Yeah. So we had one person here. I'm not marking shit. You had one person here. Order was here, and then the other two were here. I think. Yeah. So order was like looking at these kills in this little compound here, and how 4 a.m. like like creeped up was like they used the hills here, because like here on this little blue here, he's like they have height. They have height on order. Order. Let's go put R. That had height on order. So this guy in the back, like literally cannot support order at all. He can just warn him and to get out, but at that point it's too late, because like once they caress the hilltop, it's like he can't do anything, right? So like if you're really adamant on trying to find kills in like edge like in an edge circle like this, his 4em was like heavy controlling the right, like the right side here. Like you see they're 2-2 split here. Two people anchoring the compound, and then fucking two people looking for kills, because they know like there's a massive fight down there. And they know like they can't get third party in the back, because like they're no one's gonna climb the backside of that hill. So like I guess Nova could have done better here if they looked for if they looked for more info, for sure looking for more info, because like if there's a huge fight going on, everybody's looking for it. Like everybody's looking for kills, right? So the best thing to do is to scout your surroundings first and get like an idea of where you're like where other like teams are at. Because like if Order knew 4 a.m. was like literally just creeping on this right side here, then Order would never go there. That or they set up a fight to fight 4 a.m. because like they know everybody's looking at that big ass fight in the middle there, and if they took a fight on 4 a.m. when they're in this like split, so let's say if Yi, Jimmy, and Order kind of just go underneath and look for height here on this little on this side here, there's height where it overlooks this compound. So if three of them go there, or if all four of them go there even, and kind of just look for entry knocks into this compound, then that's literally just clearing an entire team on that side. Like you're in free for that entire side, and at that point, once you're free on that side, you can literally just spread out on this entire side and look for kills. Like nobody is going to bother you at all, unless there are people on this side of the hill, right? This is a good split. I can get this I can give this a 10 out of 10. A good split. You have two anchors and then dark. Yeah, that's fine. It's good. It's good. The one thing I think that should not 10 out of 10. I mean, it's 10 out of 10 for this scrim, but like I think Noof should go right behind dark, where you see where that hilltop is. You should play like right underneath dark or on top of the hilltop instead of two people in that area. For sure. I don't think two people need to stack in that area because wingless can play a little bit closer at the edge of zone and support whoever that is with Noof. And it'll be better, like it'll be better in that way, in my opinion. I mean, still, you had like majority like zone control there. If you played like a 1-1-1, or even a 2 there, to be honest. A 2 here. So you have Noof literally just looking all of this, dark looking at this person here looks at this, and this person looks at this. That's basically it. That would probably be the best, because like this person here watching the compound can look for info slash if they get third partied, like free kills. But I think the main side to really focus on is on this right side. Uh, because like if people have like hella control of this top area here, then you're basically like fucked and you can't really move out of it. So having a lot of control on the right side is probably the best. So once the zone closes, this guy will rotate towards on the right side. So this will be your power side, and the person that's looking at the compound will just look for kills at the compound, and this would be a nuisance.